Bob Popeck. I'm a Director of Technical Support Operations for Appriss. Appriss is a company that does data and analytics. We are in the healthcare, risk management, public safety sectors. CA Service Desk and CA PAM. When we selected it, gave us a framework, a structure in the space of ITIL, which is real important to our company because understanding how we deliver service in the areas of incident management, request management, and change management in our company are very important. And the reason that they're important is because it drives our SLAs for our customers. And so Service Desk gave us a structure that we sorely needed to be able to deliver reporting and metrics and make sure that we're staying on time on what we promise to our customers. CA Service Desk benefits come in the fact that it gives you some aspects of automation, which is really key to our operation. We're not a typical help desk like most companies are that use Service Desk. We're a service center. While it is only used internally by our users, it touches our customers. So therefore, it's really important that we had a tool that was going to allow us to do things in a precise manner and do it in a way that gave it the structure and the automation. So keeping people on track instead of training everybody on thousands of business processes. It's really important that our users be able to walk in, sit down, and know what to do because the tool is driving them to do their job versus the user driving themselves. Very good. Our platform is a Windows-based platform. We started off initially on a Linux-based platform, but we found that it was best to migrate ourselves over to a Windows-based platform, and ever since we've done that, our availability, our failover, it's impeccable. It has been running at an average of 99.95 consistently now for the better part of a year. Okay, so the tool allows us to adapt to many processes across our company. We have a lot of silos because of our business units, and so therefore the practices or the processes that we use to support our customers or the products differ. They're not all the same. And it's very difficult when you have that many type of products to support to make the business process for one product be the same for another. Fundamentally, they might seem like they're the same, but they have all their very distinct differences, escalation points, and so on and so forth. And Service Desk has allowed us to do that. Excellent. I have a wonderful relationship with my account management team. We've had issues just like any other technology company, nothing unusual, but I can tell you that the people that support me are there every second, every minute that we need them, and they make sure that we're doing the things necessary to get ourselves either get a problem resolved, or if we're doing some type of upgrade to our software, that type of thing, they will go through every step of the way from a QA to a dev environment to our production environment to make sure we're successful. One of the biggest things we're talking with CA about is the integration between CA and PAM. PAM is a powerful tool, and in fact, in our company, CA PAM is the single most important employee in our company, because it basically orchestrates well over 200,000 operations in a month's time, and it has an extremely low failure rate. So one of the issues that exist, and I don't know you can really call it an issue, but it's not there yet. It needs to be tighter integration between PAM and Service Desk, and they understand that because the PAM engine for driving business automation and workflows is so critical to our business in keeping us on schedule and doing things. First, we adopted ITIL in our company, the ITIL framework, and we needed a tool, and we chose another company, and it was Front Range. And the problem with Front Range was it didn't have enough structure to it. And when you're a young company implementing idle and you don't have the right structure in your tracking system, you can go off in 50 million directions, and we did. So we recognized that. We were having problems reporting, we were having problems telling ourselves how we were doing and delivering our service. You know, the tool had flexibility, but it gave far too much flexibility for what we needed. So we started to look again. And then we met with CA. We talked to them about service desk. And then we started to understand what the structure was that CA service desk was going to bring to us, yet give us the flexibilities that we needed, right? Which is important, but it was not too flexible, right? It kept you sort of boxed in, and that's not a bad thing when you're adopting idle. So therefore, when we measured CA service desk versus the other companies that we were looking at and what we already had, we found that it was going to be the best solution. We look for, obviously, how does it work within the ITIL framework? What kind of information do you get from it? How easy is it to report against? Metrics are key to any IT, business. What about, the automations? What kind of automations does it have already built in? And what automations can you build in? When we were looking at the different companies that were out there, we looked for the company that was going to best meet all those criteria. And price, the cost of it was important, but it was not the key decision. Actually, no, there weren't. When we went through the list, when we were doing all of our due diligence, we measured 5 other companies against CA and then against what we had with Front Range, and we made the decision that it was, it wasn't even worth the effort of really sitting down and talking negotiations with the other companies. I give it a 10, and it's because of the impact that it's had on our business. It now tells us how we should do our work. It now tells us how we can staff. It tells us how we're doing, and it's reliable. That in itself, that's the reason why. If you're truly an adopter of ITIL, the reason that I would tell you to choose Service Desk is because of the structure that it comes with and the out-of-box features that it gives you, okay? Which makes the job easy for implementing Service Desk because we migrated from Front Range over to Service Desk. So we had a very flexible Front Range system that had lots of data, but we were able to easily migrate all that data into Service Desk and into its structured environment, which to me was huge. It made the job very, very easy. So if you're going to look at a tool and you're going to make a decision, don't make it based upon cost. Make it based upon its ability to deliver what you need to understanding your business in the service delivery industry. It's key. In everything that I look at as a director for my company, I always say, well, who are your customers? Because I want to talk to them and understand what their experiences are. And that was one of the things that we did do when we were making the selection of Service Desk. We did talk to another local company that had Service Desk and how they were using it. Granted, the way they used it and the way we use it are two different worlds. We're a much bigger user of it than what the other company was, but their experience was quite like ours.